Hello, universe! I'm Dr. Lexo.
And I am Gerald the Potato Goblin.
And I know what you're probably thinking. This guy's gonna try to sell me a KF console. Well, you're wrong. I am gonna show you how to draw badly. Let me tell you why I'm here. I saw this comic book called Vex, and it was pretty cool, but I thought that I could probably do a better job. I used to doodle around in high school, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the second issue of Vex, because the people making it right now, they're okay, but they're not as good as old Lexo here. Today, I'm gonna fill you in on a little secret that they don't talk about enough when they're telling you how to draw. Not to mention, you don't wanna pay for college. Way overpriced, you're never gonna make any money with art anyway. So what I'm gonna be showing you today is what we call volumetric drawing. I don't know, I didn't go to school. I learned off YouTube. So the secret to volumetric drawing is really all in your brain, and it translates onto the page. I use one of these fancy draw-em-a-bobber thingamabob screens. You can use paper, but whatever. What you want your brain to do is learn to think in 3 dimensions. There's all kinds of tools on the interwebs that'll teach you how to think that way, but really it does take some brain training.
But what if we think in more than 3 dimensions?
That's outside my pay grade, Gerald. I'm only showing these people how to draw in 3. You take the 3-dimensional shapes that you already know and love, and then you figure out how to wrap these little wrapper thingies around them. So here you got your standard tater goblin drawing. He's looking 2-dimensional, not too great. But here next to it, we got a profile view that cuts into that potato shape and shows you a little bit more of that 3rd dimension. You see when Gerald here has his mouth open from a profile, you can see the insides and all the little toofuses or lack thereof. That's what you need to be able to emphasize on the drawing.
Do not forget my dimples of Venus.
Gerald has very pronounced butt cheeks. Now here we're gonna give our first crappy example of the little wraparound lines that start to illustrate the volume of the shape. With a little simpler shape here, we're just gonna do Gerald's eyeball and show you how a circle can turn into a 3-dimensional sphere with just a couple of those little wraparound lines.
So the dotted line helps you to find the reach around?
The wrap around the shapes, but basically. Anyway, this can be done with literally any shape. So here you have your 2D flat circle and square side by side, and now we're gonna add the blue wraparound lines that are gonna take these humdrum ass regular 2D shapes and turn them into 3D poppin' kick-ass volumetric objects. Isn't that right, Gerald? Gerald? Oh boy. Gotta keep an eye on him. Last time he ran off, things got a little crazy.
Where is that last orange soda? It has got to be in here somewhere. Oh, what is this? Yeah. What is this? Wow!
Now we're gonna illustrate how these principles can be applied to literally any object. So we're gonna draw a completely amorphous globular form and turn it completely 3D. As you start to train your brain to see things in 3 dimensions, almost like your brain is a camera and it's moving all around the objects. One thing that can help you visualize the 3D objects is thinking about cutting them into slices. And the wraparound lines will show you where those slices take place. So imagine each one of these little dotted circles that I'm drawing here are cutting this globulus into individual slices. And the red dotted line is illustrating kind of a wireframe around the object, like you were looking at it in some sort of 3D modeling software that we can't afford right now. This is literally our first video. We haven't monetized yet. We'll probably get more in depth with the practicality of this method in other videos, but for now, we've got our globulus. So now we got our globulus. Gerald and I are gonna head to the laboratory and throw it in our favorite doohickey ever, the creation machine. We'll see you guys down at the lab.
Bye-bye.
A few moments later.
Alright, so here we are in our illustrious laboratory that's definitely not generated by some sort of crappy green screen at all. And we are gonna throw our globulus that we drew in our favorite doohickey, the creation machine. Gerald, tell him how it works.
Well, how am I supposed to know? I am a potato.
Yeah, good point. Well, we're gonna get the automated system, I guess, to do the thing and throw it in the creation machine automated system.
Wow!
Holy crap, it actually worked. Hey guys. Hey, Globulus, looks like you, now you're real. So, what do you gotta tell us?
Well, first things first, you totally didn't draw that right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, obviously it was not even in 3 dimensions.
Dude, you are obviously a 2-dimensional character. I don't have to take any sort of crap from you.
I'm just saying that I could have probably drawn it better.
Okay, well, as you can see, everybody's a frickin' critic.
Why don't we stuff him back in that thing?
You know what? I'm kind of into that plan. Well, even though we created some sort of horrifying abomination that we may or may not be able to create or destroy again, we think that we drove the point home. So if this helped your drawing at all, which it probably didn't, good on you. You were able to somehow interpret the ramblings of a mad scientist and his potato goblin companion. Well, we hope you enjoyed the show today, kids. We showed you how to create your own non-three-dimensional abomination. So until next time, I'm Dr. Lexo.
And I am Gerald the Potato Goblin.
And we'll see you on the next episode of How to Draw Badly. See you later, kids.
Bye-bye.